Did you know that Daylight Saving Time, DST, has been around for over a century? It's true. This wacky idea of messing with our clocks, all in the name of saving energy and enjoying more daylight, has been a topic of debate and confusion for generations. It all started back in 1916 when Germany, in the midst of World War I, decided to shift the clocks forward to conserve fuel. Other countries, including the United States, soon followed suit. The idea was simple. By extending daylight hours into the evening, people would use less artificial light, thus saving energy. Sounds reasonable, right? Well, not everyone was thrilled about this whole time-tampering business. Over the years, DST has been adopted, abandoned, and re-adopted in various forms across the globe. Here in the US, we've seen it all. From wartime measures to energy-saving initiatives, DST has been a constant source of head-scratching and calendar marking. And let's not forget the age-old question, is it spring forward, fall back, or fall back, spring forward? Fast forward to today, and the debate over DST rages on. Some folks love the extra evening sunshine, arguing that it boosts productivity, reduces crime rates, and gives us more time for outdoor activities. Plus, just imagine all those extra rounds of golf. On the flip side, there's a whole camp that thinks DST is nothing short of daylight robbery. They point to studies linking the time change to negative health effects like sleep disruption, heart problems, and even an increase in workplace accidents. And don't even get them started on the sheer inconvenience of it all. The arguments for and against DST are complex and often contradictory, leaving many Americans wondering if all this time shifting is really worth the hassle. Is it a harmless quirk of modern life, or a public health hazard masquerading as a productivity booster? The debate is far from over, folks. So where do we stand on DST in the year 2025? Well, it's complicated. Our former president, Donald Trump, initially expressed a desire to ditch DST altogether, calling it a pain in the you-know-what. But like many things in the Trump era, his stance on DST seemed to change with the wind. Meanwhile, Congress has been playing its usual game of legislative hot potato, with bills to make DST permanent bouncing back and forth between the House and Senate. Adding to the chaos, individual states have been throwing their own time zones into the ring, with some pushing for year-round DST and others advocating for a return to standard time. It's a real time zone free-for-all out there. So what's the verdict? Should we stick with the status quo, embrace eternal sunshine with permanent DST, or return to the comforting predictability of standard time? It's a question that has baffled scientists, politicians, and sleep-deprived citizens for decades. Ultimately, the decision of whether to change or not to change rests in the hands of our elected officials, and maybe the circadian rhythms of the American people. One thing's for sure, though. The debate over daylight saving time is far from over. So buckle up, folks, and get ready for another year of time change turmoil. It's enough to make you want to throw your clock out the window.